Alright, so I'm going to kind of give you the quick in and outs of the new ignition box and what I've kind of come up with. In a previous video, you guys saw me use these buck converters, or step-down transformers, if you will. They take in 12 volts on one end, and on the other end you can tell it what voltage to put out on the other end. And if I'm not mistaken, I think you can also control the amount of current as well. These are really cool, very versatile, however kind of big for my box. So I've actually opted to use a different type of step-down transformer, or another type of a buck converter. Now this guy, you can take 12 volts DC down to 6 volts. It's not adjustable like this one is, but it's perfect for what I need, because I need to bring it down to about 6 volts to power the NE 555 timer. So, and it fits perfectly in here, and the 555 timer is going to go right beside it. You know, leave the 555 timer upright, so I can always adjust. I can adjust that frequency of the pulses going to the ignition coil. So just like this step-down transformer, you're going to have power coming into the transformer, and you're going to have power coming out of the transformer. So this is going to be, this yellow wire is going to be 6 volts coming out. I've gone ahead and soldered pulse width modulation connector, like a little servo connector. So I'm using the red and black wires for the power going to the 555 timer, and the white wire will be on the 555 timer. It should say, so you've got the VCC, ground, and I believe that says output. I'm gonna have to dig up that video. I'm wondering if I had switched the ground and the power coming in. I wonder if I reversed those two sides to match what's going into the 555 timer, because I know the VCC, let's see, hang on, let me calculate going out. Yeah, the center wire should be your ground wire. The VCC is voltage coming into the 555 timer, and I believe that the out is the output signal from the 555 timer. So I think what I'm going to have to do is reverse the white, the black and the red wire, so this will work. I'm glad I caught that. And anyway, that white wire is the signal. It's going to go to this blue wire. I just soldered this blue wire on there, because this blue wire, what I can do is just put like a quick disconnect on this. That's going to go to the pigtail to the coil pack, and then of course, this is going to take a standard spark plug wire, and that'll go to the spark plug that'll be on the afterburner. So that's it in a nutshell. Works the same way as the other ignition system that I had for the old go-kart, except this one's going to be about half the size, and that'll make it very easy to mount this little box really anywhere I can find space for it. And then I've also left myself, you know, I can always add more wire to this, so I can locate the coil just about anywhere as well, you know, depending on the length of the spark plug cable. I'll probably mount this it'll probably be close to the engine. I was thinking this could probably mount somewhere, maybe on the side of the seat, or I got plenty of space that this thing will go. That's the new ignition, and this is all off Amazon. Yeah, all these parts I got off Amazon because I had to just go through my purchase history, and I already had these pigtails from the old go-kart. I forget, they came in like a pack of 8, I believe. I used 3 on the old go-kart, and I believe I've got 4 left, so got that. I did have to order a new coil because I only ordered 3 for the old go-kart. I didn't have any extras laying around, so got a new coil, the step-down transformer as well. I had ordered these a while ago, and I actually forgot that I had them because I was actually using them for, I don't know if anybody remembers these guys. These guys, you plug this into a 9-volt battery and then stick these together, and you will have a hell of a spark. However, they don't, reliability just isn't there. You might be able to use them one time, but they don't like being used in any sort of like long duration. They will burn up pretty easy, which is why they're kind of cheap. You can get them in like a pack of 10 or something for like $10 or something. But ideally, I don't want to have to keep changing these out every time I go to use them. Anyway, that's where this came from. I was going to use one of these little step-down transformers to power those little igniters. Again, I think this came in like a pack of 2 because I know I've seen another one floating around here somewhere. I forgot I had these, but I found it and I was like, hey, that's perfect. That's perfect size, fit right in there, and be able to fit that and the 5x5 timer in there. That's gold. And I'll tuck these wires in. The case has a little a rubber seal on it, silicone seal on it. So we'll be able to close this lid on there, keep everything nice and watertight. My only issue that I can see when I run the wires through, and these will have their own little connector. If I can fish both of these through. When I fish both the wires through, there's still a huge gap in there for water and bugs and whatever else to get in there, even if I crank this thing down all the way. Oh, it's close. Oh, it might actually seal. I had my doubts. I didn't think it would actually seal it. I'll be damned. Okay, well that takes care of that. I thought I was going to have to take some like RTV and fill in the hole in there, but when you cinch down on this thing, it actually closes that gap up pretty good. They do send you, with the box, they do send you some extra, like different size little rubber, I guess they're like silicone gaskets, in case you're running larger diameter cables through there, but that's gold. Now I stand corrected. This is actually going to work, surprisingly. Well, anyway, that's the new ignition system in a nutshell. We don't have to use this. I'll keep it for future projects, but I'm not going to need it for this. This will work just perfectly.